Hello and welcome back to Reassembly. We're here to actually kill things properly, for once. As opposed to just, you know, spamming around the galaxy like we did last time. You have a shield. You massive jerk. Put that shield away and let me kill you properly. Why is that firing on a left click? Right click? Left click. Buttons. Left and right. I can do that. No. Sorry. Why? Why is this all on point defense? Why would I want that? Left mouse. Jesus. I mean, I know the point defense is probably so much more accurate than I will ever be. But at the same time, I want my guns to shoot where I'm pointing them. Unless they're my automated guns, in which case they can shoot where the hell they want. I didn't think I needed that second generator. This is a guess. Okay, this... You have 2 shield blocks. You lame jerk. I really can't do much against you, can I? You're just impervious to my small arms fire. Unless I get him really, really close. Rapid fire! Come back here. There we go. I can kill these guys. It just takes time and I don't have enough storage capacity for all of the crap they've dropped. So now to risk it all in a pointless act. Ow, no. No, please no. Stop crashing into me. Damn it. Well, that was a waste of time. Perfect. Exactly what I wanted. And now to respawn at this hellhole. Jeez. You know what, let's just pepper this guy with missiles and see if we can kill him. Or these people here, you know, right in my face. There we go. Oh. Oh dear. Wait, it's not going to collect that. I can take it. That's mine now. Whoop. Thank you. Thank you very much. Also, there's more of this sort of biomass over here. Just from plants. That's what the plants are for. They're not pointless. They leave useful materials behind. Because they're awesome. Okay, seriously, this place is a mess. This is a terrible place to be starting this game. What is this? See, these little drones are the reason why I have point defense turrets. But at the same time, it just... Why are these massive ships here? What is this? Get over here, you. I want to see how many doubles are... No. No. No, no. No victory for you. Right. Can't afford any of the fun guns yet. I want that one. That one. That's what we need. It's useful, I swear. It's not just long distance. I'm not just lame enough to only use long distance guns in this game, don't be stupid. No, that's not true. I found that it doesn't actually work when you only use long distance guns. Jesus. I mean... Get out of here! What am I? I'm like a few blocks. Okay. No! Oh my god, there's another one. Stop this. Please. Just stop sending these massive ships to find me. It is too soon for this. Right, I can't even make a fleet yet. Nor do I really need you to deal with those. I just need a slightly better ship, honestly. Right, you know what? I can deal with you. Easily. See? You're easy to deal with. I just shot missiles at you. And this is what I'm going to do to you as well. Right, Because they're going to come back. The missiles don't just overshoot and stop. Right, that's not how they work. They come back and screw you over. Oh. Why are they still here? My missiles just aren't even touching them. They have so much point defense. What? What is this? Come on. Oh, jeez. I guess we're just gonna go back down here. No, no. Still so much pain and suffering here. Ow. I think I knocked some of my thrusters over. Let's just... Yep, done that again. Let's screw this tiny ship over, because we can actually deal with this, probably. Maybe. And you also look like a ship of size that can be destroyed, and now there's quite a lot of you. Okay. Right. We have killed a number of ships in a barrage of just flak, apparently. Flak cannons and plasma. Also missiles. A few missiles, here and there. Right. Okay. Okay, we've made it here. No! Don't kill my tiny ship that isn't armoured. That might be the issue here, honestly. Damn it! Right. I think we need to mess with the ship again. We're at right here. Okay? Let's just... In fact, let's just get out of here, you. Do we need this many flat cannons? Can we get anything? No. No, we can't. We're pretty close, actually. In fact, you know what, let's just reattach this. Okay. Oh my god, that's not just... Look, I just... for goodness sake. Oh, the generator, yeah, right. Fine, let's just work with this. Yeah, whatever, I don't care. It's still crap. Why are these here? Attack from the rear! Nope. How are these not being dealt with in any way by this space station? I don't even need to fight them to die, do I? I can just sit here and be murdered by these drones. This is very silly. Let's get out of here, you. I need that. Right, I need this XP. Well, stuff that I can turn into XP. No. No. That is not yours. That is mine. Okay, we're going to quickly hand it in. Yep, perfect. Oh, it killed one of them. Right, well that we can take. Just scavenge all of that. Perfect. That is a good amount of money, actually. Let's grab that. Got our cheeky upgrades. And then, we're going to grab our command module and say goodbye to all of this. Okay, perfect. What should we surround our... Well, let's just put a railgun down. Immediately. Right, that's what we need here. In this world. Okay, and then we just got a couple of these. Because we can. And some of this. Again. Basically, because we can. Okay, that's not going to work. And neither is that. What about just this? Almost. Almost, but not quite. Okay. It's just a car there. Tooting away. That'll work. No, that's not going to do much. Whatever, there can just be a gap there, it's fine. We'll just... I don't know. I don't know what I'm doing here anymore. this is just silly, honestly. Wait, could we? Can we? This? No, that's not ever going to work. Okay. We'll just, you know, we'll just leave a gap there. Why not? Why not leave a gap there? Because that's annoying as hell, that's why not. But whatever. Then we're just going to add some flak cannons. Delicious flak cannons. A few of them around, you know. Generators. We're going to need some of them. Containers. You are free. We do not need to pay for you, so we can have just a wedge. Yeah, that's enough containers, I think. Okay. So what else are we going to need? Well, we need some more hull. Hull plating. Awesome hull plating, guys. That's what we want. More awesome hull. Let's just extend that. Because otherwise this will look stupid. It will look stupid anyway. Worth noting. However, we can at least pretend to try. Good. So, bit of hull. You know. Bit of hull, bit of hull. Perfect. Except it isn't perfect in any way. This is just sort of what's happening with this. Gap there. That's not annoying. No, the other one. Really annoying. God damn it. God damn it. Why must you do this? There we go. That fixes that. It doesn't fix it in any way, shape or form. However, we're going to stick with it. Let's just copy paste. Yeah, we can add one more, just to there, so that's not an issue. And then we do this. Okay, perfect. This is going to look so much worse than any of the predetermined sort of ship options in the game. However, we are making something that works. Ideally. It might not work. Might be crap. Probably will be crap. But let's not dwell on that. Because that would be depressing and terrible. Instead, we're going to keep pretending that this is going to go well. I can't even use that sort of thruster. Unless we do something stupid like this. Perfect. Absolutely perfect. No one is going to dislike that, I'm sure. Let's also just add some more flak cannons. Because we can. More flak. That's what we need here, in this situation. You know, never mind our lack of actual movement. Flak cannons, more guns. That is the plan. No, not that one. We want little thrusters. No, that's still a... No, that's hull. Why am I doing that? Let's put a thruster in there. There we go. It's much better. Right, let's just get some turning in, you know. And a bit more forward momentum would be nice. Bit more turning. Bit more turning. Bit of backwards. Bit of backwards. Let's have a bit of backwards. Bit of reverse. You know. Don't want to be going forwards all the time. No, no. Bit of reverse. Bit of turning. Because why not just put this on the outside of the craft? Bit of turning. What don't we have? Missiles. That's what we don't have. How do we go about making more missiles? I think this part of the ship can just nudge forward a bit. Nudge forward. Backwards. That's backwards. I know my directions, as I've said. And then we can just add some missiles. Here. Missiles? I've lost the missiles. There we go. Missiles. Hull. Hull. You could use things that aren't hull there, really. But where would be the fun in that? Everywhere, in fact. That would be great. Because hull is, you know, standard. However, I think we've made something that looks pretty poor here, but has a lot of guns on it. In fact, I think it could have more guns. I think that's what we need. Just more guns. Any more guns? Could we put more guns on this? Are there any ways that we could put... I think we could replace that with a gun. Anything else we can just replace with guns? We need those containers, they're useful. Could this be a gun? Could you be a gun? You can be a gun! Excellent. I don't think this is an interceptor anymore. I think this is just a gun brick. Gun brick. We're going to save this. We're going to save it to the desktop. Gun brick. Perfect. And then we are going to go with this. Right. Let's see what we can do with the gun brick. How many foes can we slay? Those are all on auto fire. Don't want that. Binding. No, no. Everything on left mouse. Except for the missiles. Which are all on right mouse. Gun brick. There we go. Look at it shoot. Look at how much easier it is to kill things, he says after killing one tiny ship that could easily have been handled by the previous design. But let's see if we can successfully just kill stuff now. In fact, I think we have room for more key bindings in our life. There we go. So now we have a separate key binding for our big gun. Hello? Where is the ship? There it is. I completely lost the ship there for a second. That's not a good thing. That's not what we want to be doing with the ship. We want to know where the ship is at all times. Boom. Look at that. Look at the long-range death we have. Just on our ship. Ready to screw with people. And by people, I mean the AI. There we go. No. Boom. Short range. No, it's still not very good. Okay. Well, screw it. Tell you what, I'll come back next episode with a slightly different version of the gun brick, and it will be better, much better. But until then, thank you for watching. Hope you enjoyed. See you next time when that happens.